Hi, 403 days of war. If you are looking for changes wherein a big chunk of land is exchanged from one hand to another, then there are hardly any changes in last few days. However, if you really appreciate the present battlefield, wherein the exchange of artillery and other forms of shells are huge from both the sides, the dug-in fortification is massive, and both the sides the troops are highly committed, then even exchange of 100 meters from one hand into another is a big change. Now in this light, let us see what is happening in the eastern Ukraine. Bakhmut, in and around, fierce battle is on. In west and southwest Ivanivsky or Krasnoye, the PMC Wagner has assaulted. However, no territorial gains. Towards Kramov, the Wagners have been able to gain a few 100 meters of land. Towards Bogdanivka, fierce battle is on and some tactical gains for the Wagner. However, towards Orikhovo-Vasylivika, there has been no changes as far as the ground situation is concerned, even after the fierce battle continuing. Inside Bakhmut, the center has been taken over by the Wagner, though the final confirmation hasn't reached. However, south of central Bakhmut, in a surprise move, the Ukrainian forces carried out offensive and gained few hundreds of meters. Avdiivka, the Russian forces are trying from the Optinoe direction in northeastern side to reach the center of Avdiivka, while in Ugledar, heavy shelling continues from both the sides without any changes, and Marinka fight is on but no changes. In South Ukraine, nothing special to report, and even in North, there is nothing to report except that towards Saratovo-Crimea direction, the battle continues. This is the general situation from the battlefield, and Russians are continuing their interdictions in close proximity of battlefield all around. Other informations: Iran is likely to receive 16 Russian Sukhoi 35s in next few weeks, and in another airstrike, the Israeli Defense Forces have struck homes in Syria. War crime continues, but ICC continues to be deaf and dumb if the related countries are Israel, NATO or USA. Heavy protest continues in many parts of Israel, wherein more than 150,000 people joined the protest against Netanyahu. Police has been using tear gas and even baton to disperse the protesters, but so far have not been succeeded. The German defense minister has said that if the regime change in USA in forthcoming general election becomes so that it is anti-NATO and European countries, then the European Union will have tough time. To some extent, yes, because the Republicans are not likely to change anything what is happening now drastically. But if regime change takes place in USA and goes into the hands of the people, the working people, then what will happen? Then of course there will be a massive change. In near future it doesn't look like, but nonetheless it is not impossible in coming time. Russians' growing influence on many countries, especially like on India, China, many African countries and even Latin American countries, is not sufficient to change the direction of the imperialism, to eliminate it, to bury it. It has to be the people, 90% and plus people, who are suffering the present scenario. And that's all from my side, friends. Thank you.